Hello everybody. So before we begin, just a couple things to get out of the way. I forgot to unmute my mic while I recorded this video. So for this whole entire video, I will be doing a voiceover explaining some things that happen. And so with that, welcome. This is my brand new challenge, the Every Lot Challenge. And the reason I'm doing this now is because I've actually just finished the 100 baby challenge, which I've condensed to 50 baby challenge. And if you are wondering, where's the footage? Well, I gotta say, it was way too tedious, so there will not be any additional footage for that. But this challenge I'm actually playing with myself, Flosim, and my best friend, Lily Magoo. Lily happens to be the final child of Goopies, so she's number 50, and her immediate family actually lives next door to us, so they might be making an appearance in future episodes. So as you can see, there are 12 different challenges, and I will be using all of them. And lot challenges are usually just extra stuff to deal with. I've actually never played any of these, but first is the creepy crawlies. It's just random spiders, man. What more can I say? And we have the cursed trait, meaning that things just tend to go wrong here. So things break, fires happen, and who knows what else. The filthy trait is just filthy. Gremlins will come into the night to break your stuff. So in the middle of the night, we'll see some action, maybe. Yeah. Hopefully this will help me level up my handiness skill. So grody is kind of a weird one, especially paired with filthy. It just means that Sims are so, nauseated by their environment that they get sick. Off the grid is going to be a tough one. It's going to be just, we have to generate our own power and our own water, so that could be tough. Earthquakes. Recycle. I should probably pause the video to do this recording, but I have no idea what I said about recycling. So next we have the simple living, which I just really glossed over. It just means that we have to use ingredients to cook our own food. Spooky lot means that there's gonna be ghosts and there's gonna be volcanic activity coming down on us too. And I missed the last one, so not sure why I didn't go over the foxes. I guess it's pretty straightforward. Next we made this lot a haunted house so that we get more ghosts, and for ever more chaos we're making it a puppy hangout and a kitty hangout too. And I'm just struggling to make the third chaotic choice. I should say that this challenge is based off James Turner's Every Lot Challenge, and he makes a lot of pretty solid decisions. You learn a lot from him. So having watched that, I tried to get started with as much trouble as I could get in to make this challenge fun, but at the same time making it easier on myself in the sense that I won't want to quit after 2 hours, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think I went with island ghosts. I don't know what it was, but it's super creepy. I'm just going through all the options, trying to find some chaos. I will probably eventually adopt kids or whatever, as he has, just to create even more trouble. But yeah, so far so good. I think I go back and forth on the teen situation. I thought maybe if I brought rando teens to the lot that would help with chaos, but yeah, I went with island spirits because that seems spoopy enough. And I probably should have pissed off the island spirits more than I did, or didn't rather. So here we are in the built house, and it is two crates put together, similar to James Turner's style, but with two wider crates, I guess. It's a very forgiving house, to be very honest, because I start off with a lot of stuff. Here we go. You can see these solar panels on the top of the roof already, and we start off with enough wind power and two water dew catchers rather, because I started out with a $17,000, which I think in retrospect is really way too generous, and probably I could have gone less, but currently I have $500 left. It's still pretty good. So I added laundry and dust pack to make it a bit more difficult. In addition, I have these cool windows. I think I was talking about them. They give you a discount on bills. And yeah, I'm talking about my vacuum now. Things that past me said is forever lost to the void, unfortunately, because I was talking to myself in my living room all alone. So yeah, the Harris family keeps coming over to dig through my trash. It's extremely rude. And you'll see them throughout. And so yeah, there's Jeb, good old Jeb from my previous playthroughs, if you recognize him. So as a part of this challenge, I also want to not use Lilysim at all, but I want to keep her alive, so obviously I want to keep both of them alive. And here I am thinking about what I should cook. I already have a pumpkin patch out, farmland to prepare for simple living, but yeah, I feel like I have way too many handicaps, so that might change in the future. So yeah, I added Lilysim. She is just going to live and do her own thing. I'm gonna do nothing with her. And I was thinking that when I get promoted to a different job level, then I will be able to play with her. So yeah, I'm finding a job now. As I'm scrolling through the options, I am looking through different pay rates. I really want to find something that is decent, and I don't know, fun, I guess. So in James Turner's challenge, he starts halfway through his playthrough. He starts taking away the lot traits. So every time you get promoted, you are allowed to randomly remove one of the challenges. So what I've decided is that I'm going to follow suit, in that when I hit level 5, anything afterwards will allow me to remove a lot trait. In addition, I think when I hit level 5, I'm going to use Lilysim, and I'm going to help her get through college as an additional I don't know, thing to do, I guess. And I'll probably end up adopting kids at that point too, or have kids. I can put the ley line trait on, just like James did, but we'll see. I'm still not sure what to do for that third trait. Yeah. Oh, I believe I got a job as a conversation, like a conservational engineer or whatever. Yeah, randomly, as soon as Lilysim moved in, she got this voodoo pain thing. Someone just cursed her, which is par for the course for this house, I think. Starting off, we are going through a pretty calm day, just working through my needs and getting stuff for my job. And I was wondering about what to do for the job thing, the recycled bits. So in eco living, when you rummage through trash and stuff, you get compost or recycled bits, and you can use that stuff to upgrade your stuff. Yeah, I know that upgrading is pretty useful for this challenge, but yeah, I also struggle with making this a bit harder, because I feel yeah, all my handicaps I gave myself, but also I was think I accidentally gave myself too many off-grid items right off the bat. So yeah, I learned from his mistakes, and I can't unlearn that, I guess. I could start just really messing myself up, but I don't know. Here I am ordering some groceries, and for some reason I buy an avocado, and I think the reason is because I heard that avocado is helpful, although I don't know specifically how. So I was just like, oh, I'll just plant an avocado tree. Maybe it'll be good. I saw that dragon fruits were for sale, which would be incredible if I had the money. But I suppose if I had a dragon fruit, I wouldn't really need the money. Here I am marveling at the green egg. Don't know what it is. And I was like, oh, I could just buy a whole loaf of bread, which could be really helpful. Instead, I just pick up some... Ooh, what was it? Some watermelon. No, I think it's just some meat, sugar, yeah, stuff to make milk bread with. Just because I need to make like shareable stuff. A lot of times if you have the ingredients, it's really only good for like one serving, and I gotta make sure that Lilysim doesn't die, because I'm not sure if she cooks. Yes. This is the appropriate reaction to all of my visitors. I was trying to figure out what the glow was later on, and I think it's just like the spirits sort of imbuing you with some sort of energy. I wondered while I was watching James turn the entire time, because his sim was constantly glowing, and I was like, why? Ooh, here I go trying to demonstrate the video taking or photo taking function again, just to prove that you can do it. But I never know which tab it is. The phone has way too many options. Yeah, take a picture of that little kid whom I don't know very well. Once you take a photo, get a good chunk of relationship points. Trust me. He looks so drunk. Yes, 5 photos. I think I end up with like a stack of 20 photos in my inventory. I could probably sell them or gift them when needed. Look, I proved my point. Ooh, those creepy spirits. Yeah, I think they're the island spirits, and yeah, I commune with them. Yeah, I don't know what you're supposed to do. I didn't even try all the options, but I commune with them in hopes of understanding what they are. But so what happened though is that they bless you or something like that. I don't know if it's like that every time, but they bless you with something, and with the blessing they fill your hunger for like 2 days, and I don't catch this until like way later, because I'm just like, what is going on? And I just felt like I was glitching because my needs were so high, and I was like, this is not a challenge where you have high needs. It's not fun to watch if you have high needs. I need to torture Flosim as much as I can. So yeah, but those spoopy things will come back. Nobody brought in my groceries. Unbelievable. So unprofessional. Here we see rando dogs are starting to come through. Yeah, it could get loud. The cats are really loud. So here I'm buying some fruit because I just realized when I was looking through the cooking list that if you have 2 fruits, you can make a fruit salad, and that is so much easier than making a garden salad, which specifically needs lettuce and tomato. So yeah, looking at these moodlets, Lilysim gets haunted a lot, whereas Flo's just kind of like, she's energized all the time. I love that Flosim just like plants one thing and then is like, I'm tired, I gotta do some sit-ups. Yeah, so like me in real life. I'm kidding. You can already start hearing all the cats coming in, meowing their heads off. I think this is when I realized, like, oh yeah, you're supposed to like feed them, buy them some feed. Oh, but first, let's freaking... Romeo is the absolute most precious cat, and I love him. And when he dies, and he will, because I enabled aging, I'm going to be so upset. For some reason, well, I know the reason. The house is really dark because it's a haunted house, but through the night I also struggle to have a bit more power because my solar panels don't apparently store power. And at this point I'm just kind of like, oh, everything's really dark, so I'm gonna buy a bunch of lights. All the lights you see in the house are off-grid currently. So that just means that they're all candles. There's like random candles in the bedroom, and there is a candle, what do you call it? Candelabra? No, that's redundant. Candle chandelier, yes, in the kitchen. And it's so dim. It's like so hard on my eyes, and I feel old, man. So I do get these like electric lights, and I know they are probably going to take up way too more energy than I can actually afford, but I don't know, why not? But I believe with the paranormal thing, as you leave the room, the lights will go up automatically. Just creates that spoopy vibe. Freaking Romeo is so cute. I never get tired of looking at him. Oh, I run out of power. Yeah. Gee, I wonder why after I put like 7 outdoor lights up front. So everyone's like screaming food, and I think it's like the cats want food, but and the Sims are like, oh, we should feed the cats. But yeah, did you love this symphony? I go buy a pet food bowl, even though I really can't afford to be feeding cats right now with $200. Where did all my money go? Oh, groceries. Dang, this is too real, eh?
Oh, Stoon.
So that blue swirl you see that like swims around me all the time, it's the island spirit blessing. It's kind of creepy. It's like, ooh, you're fulfilled spiritually and bodily or whatever. Oh my god, Mayor Whiskers. Okay, like, ooh, welcome to the haunted house, blah blah blah. Don't read it, we need to look at Mayor Whiskers. Oh my god. I still love Romeo, but so freaking cute. Mayor Whiskers. Like the top hat and the bow tie. And he's like kind of the same patterning as my cat, so I'm not biased at all, but he's pretty freaking cute. My cat doesn't have a mustache though, which is a shame. Just the level of noise in this house already with the pet hangout. And for some reason I can't get any of them to eat. They just meow all day wanting food, but they won't eat the food I leave after them. Oh, yes, I was like fast forwarding and staring at the cats and super distracted, but I think like both of them heard voices in the house, and then they're just like freaking scaring each other, which is like such an asshole move, eh? But like such friend move, I guess. Yeah, so they both woke up because of like ghosts in the night. General spoopy feelings. Gotta constantly check my power, and I think here I'm wondering like, why is it so dang dark? like the biggest worry with the off the grid trait is the fridge, really, because the food will go bad really fast if you don't keep the power on. So I experiment with putting food in the inside, even though I feel like that's more chaotic, but it doesn't really work. Like, people don't really eat, and I don't want the pets eating indoors, honestly. I go back to bed because I got work, but Lilysim unfortunately gets haunted. I think with the pets coming into the house too, like they're using the power. Oh god, it's creepy. Creepy ghost voices. Ooh, was not a fan. I was still just, thank god for the animals. I don't blame. Oh, Lilysim runs out, and then this ghost immediately comes in and like just hides under her bed because he's like so freaked out. And like, I get it because it's a haunted house, but also you're dead, dude. Yeah, everyone's just running out, terrified, or not, just rude, I guess. Yeah, comparatively speaking, Flosim has a great time despite this creepy doll stare. So as you guys will recall, I did add the dust stuff and I added laundry, but you know, we've been in this house for a while and there hasn't been either of those things, and I was like, I don't understand why, because it makes things easier when that stuff's not piling up. Notice the ghost in the background while I'm taking a panic poop. So he is actually experiencing creepy crawlies for the first time, I think. Not us. Although Lilysim just glitched out really weirdly and creepily. But yeah, I think he saw a spider, or a spider fell on him or whatever. So here I am actually looking at Flosim and wondering why her stats are so high. I like going to cheats, I turn it on, I turn it off. And I'm just like trying to figure it out. And so this is when I'm poking around and seeing the moodlet, like that the island spirit gave me. Because it's not like, I thought I accidentally, you know, glitched something. I think I reset them. Yeah, no dice. Turns out it was just the island spirits give you too many benefits. So fed up by this whole hunger situation, decided to plant an avocado. But as you can see, it is super dark out, and as soon as I shift my window, I completely lose track of where my avocado is, and I'd run out of power, so my outdoor lights weren't working. And I'm just like, okay, this is maybe a problem because I have too many outdoor lights, and how come the outdoor lights seem to work better than the indoor lights? So here I am removing the outdoor lights, but even in build mode, I am not finding this dang avocado. So this becomes like a fixation for like 10 minutes. You may not see it, but I am obsessed with finding this damn avocado. And I'm just like, when is it going to be morning so I can see the light? And I know now, as I'm staring at the screen, that build mode has that light toggle option. You see me scanning the ground for the avocado, but it doesn't cross my mind in the moment, and so yeah, it becomes a lost cause. So as I'm like doing other stuff, I was like, how do I get outside? Why am I talking to this dang ghost? But you know, we're raising our relationship and becoming good friends with that ghost, and then I'm reading a book. Oh, this is an earthquake. Very minor earthquake, so nothing breaks, thankfully. Anyway, back to my avocado saga. So yeah, as I'm like living my life, as I'm doing stuff, I'm thinking about this avocado and wondering why it is not daylight, and why does my power have to go in and out. I felt like I was doing pretty well, generating enough, you know? So yeah, those island spirits are back. I think I commune with them again, and that's when I check that moodlet that they give me, and it's like me looking for the avocado. Anytime I zoom in on the floor, it's me looking at the avocado. Which I don't find. It's like somewhat daylight out, and I just don't know where it is. Like, even as I'm watching the playback of this video, I don't see that damn avocado. Maybe I'm just blind, man. Maybe I'm just, yeah. Luckily, Flosim does plant it without me telling her to, because I couldn't. I just couldn't. And so back to regular business of figuring out that island thing. Yeah, this is when I discovered that the island spirits have been giving me food for like 2 days. That's no good. So I go back to finding a third trait that would give me trouble. I kind of flop between the vampire stuff and the teen hangout. And I guess like vampire would be somewhat annoying because they might turn you, but I was thinking like, oh, that could be an advantage because I don't need to eat, although I'll need to deal with thirst. So I don't know. I just end up not going for it. So for now, I'm using the teen hangout lot. Honestly, all that rationalizing against vampires, truly what trouble could teens bring me. Like, they don't do anything. They're probably just gonna rummage through my trash, but like, the Harris family already does that. It's like, nothing new. So here I am trying to make things a bit harder. I'm like looking around, trying to figure out why, the laundry thing isn't working. So like I make her take a shower, and there's like no clothes in the hamper. So I'm like, what's wrong with the hamper? Did I turn on the thing? So I double checked to make sure that the hamper creates laundry. Oh my god, it's just like upkeep stuff, you know? I just want to make my life hard as possible without it being too hard. Is that too much to ask? So I trade in the shower for an on-grid shower, meaning that if I don't have power, I can't take a shower. Because if you're off-grid, you can take a quick and tepid shower or whatever. So hopefully that will encourage me to work toward buying more windmills. So of course, as soon as I finish going on this long rabbit hole journey of trying to figure out what's wrong with my laundry, I click play and Flosim immediately puts dirty laundry in the hamper. Yay. So yeah, she's off to work. And here I just let Lilysim live her life and hope she doesn't die. So Lilysim has the Glimmerstone because here is her family tree. She comes from a family of spellcasters, and she is actually the only Magoo child to be of strong bloodline. She is the daughter of Goopy's daughter, so yeah, it was really exciting. But right now she's not a spellcaster, and I'm not going to be treating that. So we will see. Yeah, I'm like looking around, pretty bored, waiting for Flosim to come back home. Yeah, not much has happened. So I should also note that Lilysim's traits are from her, like, randomized from childhood. And yeah, it's the same with Flosim's. Her traits I just did the story on, and it was pretty good. I got like goofy, was it goofball, cheerful, and confident. They're all like very positive. I love. So yeah, I don't remember if I check her stats and I show you, but yeah, pretty random. I think her goal in life is to be a friend of the world, and Lilysim's is to be a culinary master. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Did y'all see the cat chasing its tail? Pretty funny. Unfortunately, the cats continue to just meow and not eat my food. We see Romeo just chasing his tail under the table. And Who is that washing dishes? I never noticed that. It's like the Harris family grandma or something. I don't know, man. She's so nosy. Yeah, I don't know how to get the pet food bowl thing to work. Meanwhile, it's the sad ghosts. Poor Lilysim. She didn't sleep all night because after she got scared, she just stayed out, did some gardening, got to try to get her mind off things. But yeah, it's a pretty peaceful 24 hours. Everyone's needs are really high, and I'm not sure why. I'm gonna try to keep playing it and see if there is some drama to happen. And yeah, like at this rate, is there even a point of taking away the lot traits if it's not affecting me that much? I mean, Flosim hasn't slept, but that's besides the point. Like, her hunger issue needs to be solved, man. It's just not fun. I made those vegetable dumplings for both of us, and now I can't even eat them. Yeah, I'll end it here. Until next time, guys. See you later.